An investor wants to estimate the value of a piece of a land using Hedonic Price Model. The following data pertains to the sale of the comparable real estate properties. The characteristic is proximity to the market, and for each kilometer, the distance for each kilometer distance away from the market, the estimated effect on the property value is given by $20,000. Similarly, the vacancy rate, for each percentage of vacancy rate, the estimated effect on the property value is given by $12,000, and that both the and it has a negative effect. Whereas in case of a building size, the characteristic of building size, the estimated effect on the property value in dollar per unit is $70. Now a sales comparison method uses the price of a similar property or properties from recent transactions. Now the prices from other properties must be adjusted for the change in the market conditions and for the change in the characteristic unique to each property. So under the sales comparison method, the price of the similar property are used and they are adjusted for the change in the market condition and for the characteristic data unique to the property for which we are trying to calculate the value. A more detailed method of the sales comparison approach is the hedonic price estimation. That is the hedonic price estimate, where the specific characteristic of a property are quantified and then the sales price for all the transactions are put into a regression model that determines a benchmark value for each characteristic. So in a hedonic price model, or a hedonic price model is a variant of the sales comparison model in which we define the various characteristics which affects the value of the property. So in this case, since the land is 5 km away from the market, so the estimated effect on the property will be 5 kilometers into $20,000. This minus sign with a minus sign, because for each kilometer away from the market, the value of the property decreases by $20,000. Similarly, the building has the vacancy rate of 6%. So its contribution or its effect on the overall valuation of the property will be 6%, or 6 into minus 12,000, because $12,000, the effect of on the property value of per unit or percentage change in the vacancy rate is 12,000 with a negative sign. And the third term will be reflected because of the size of the building. The size of the building is 25,000 square feet. So it will be 25,000 square feet into the estimated effect on the property value in dollar per unit because of the size of the building, that is $70. So if I add all the three terms, the value which I get is $1,57,800. So the correct option is option A.